In this video, I'm reviewing Rose Whip by Fleur. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm a perfume reviewer. Please do subscribe to my channel and join this All the Perfume community. If you're not new, welcome back and thank you for watching, supporting and all of your likes and comments. I'm excited for this one because Fleur are among my favourite brands, and as ever I will link below all of my previous Fleur review videos. So we have Rose Whip here, and this is their latest launch, and I think Rose is really having a moment in the perfume world at the moment because we've just had Kayali's latest scent, Phlur Majesty Rose Royale 31, and I've just been invited to a workshop all about the evolution of rose in perfumes. And I stand by what I say, that I don't think gourmands are going anywhere. I think that is a really heavy, prominent trend in the perfume world, but I think we're going to see these fresher florals come up alongside our gourmands to give us a little bit more variety in what is being launched, and Rose is up there. We will have some more Rose releases, I'm sure. I think that the black and pink for this packaging is really cool, and I felt like I knew what to expect from the scent, and I'll tell you about what it reminds me of a little later on. I love the Fleur bottles as well. The fact that they're all the same shape makes them so collectible. That's how I feel about perfume lines that have the same shape bottle. And you'd think it'd be the opposite, like if they were different, you'd want each one in your collection. But for me, I just want them all lined up, the same but different in their different colours. And Fleur caps are really playful and fun. They're heavy, they're magnetic, and they feel like good quality. So I just enjoy trying these out when I first receive them. They are well done and feel like something a little bit playful too. So the black and pink looks good for the rose. So Fleur are usually about their contradictions in their scents. So we've got rose, of course, floral, something we would maybe think would be light, especially as we get into spring. But then the black, the dark colours in the branding, we would hope for something a little bit heavier or with depth in it as well. I didn't get my little PR card in my package this time, which, you know, I missed because I love reading about the thinking behind the scent. And on the box here, you've got the name, then the French on the back, and you get your notes. And they also have, it's quite a faint, I don't think I can read this, but there's very faintly on the box, it's, what do you call that, like raised print telling you about the branding and how basically Fleur scents are all about memories and experiences, and that is how they're inspired. The brands say that this perfume is delicate and powerful and offers an enticing contradiction. And in the top of it we have some pink pepper and blackcurrant. The rose is in the middle of the scent with osmanthus and nutmeg, and then in the base you've got cashmere wood, amber and musk. And when I first smelt it, my prediction was correct. What I had thought I would smell with the branding and with the rose is Rose Oud 16 from the Oudgasm collection by Kayali, and they are similar scents for sure. But I found that actually this one is more wearable for me and more to my taste. I appreciate rose personally more than I ever have, and at this time of year, ready for spring, I do enjoy kind of putting on a floral perfume as a costume, and it was only this week that I did that very thing. I knew I was going to a garden, I'd see pretty flowers, I wanted to smell like flowers. So yeah, spring and summer is the perfect time for this launch. And what I loved in the opening of this is the fruity blackcurrant. I think blackcurrant is so fun in perfumes. So that is there, and happily not too much of the pink pepper. I didn't want this to really be a peppery scent. Then in the middle, the osmanthus reminds me of Artemis by Soki London, which is a lovely fresh perfume that makes you think of outdoors and being in the woods. So this is certainly like that for me in its DNA. The kind of scent bubble of this is the rose and the musk. And the day that I first tested it, I could smell it on myself in bed, and it gave me a kind of new perfume feeling. That lovely feeling of, you know, in the cases where you've chosen something or waited for something a long time and you wear it and you love recognising it on yourself and feeling like you smell good. It did smell really good on me. I liked it. I don't get any of the nutmeg. And then what I found is that on the skin, The wood gives it a really lovely addictive quality, and with the amber, that is where you get your depth of the scent. But in the projection, it's all about the rose and the musk. Now, I mentioned the Fleur Majesty Rose Royale perfume from Kayali at the beginning of the video, and yeah, this is similar to that one as well as being similar to Rose Oud. They've got their rose and their musk in common, and to smell either of those Kayali scents is a way into this one. This for me is a fun day wear, even with this kind of dark branding. I think if you're into your rose notes, you will of course enjoy wearing this any time of day or year. But for me, this is how I want to smell in the daytime, particularly at this time of year. And it's not that it isn't suited to winter wear, it's just that for me, with the kind of boozy, more woody scents that I like to wear in winter, they would need their time, they would need their place in those colder months, whereas this more easily fits spring and summer. Fleur have layering suggestions on their site, and I have to talk about this one. They suggest layering your rose whip with vanilla smoke. This is their newest body mist, I think. It is a hair and body fragrance mist, which I was lucky enough to be sent, and I did film a little video on this one and didn't get around to posting it. I should have done. So I tried layering the two together, and the smell that this gives you from this vanilla smoke is bergamot, and it's incense, and it smells gorgeous in its own right, and it's really made me think twice about body mists that are, you know, at a decent price point, because this is £39 for this size, and to put this with rose whip just smell expensive, which can seem like a bit of an abstract way of describing scent, but that is how the two smell. Gorgeous smoky rose. So yeah, I loved combining these two, and this is the kind of body mist that you can smell before you've even, you know, got it out of the packaging, sprayed, taken the lid off. So I would recommend trying vanilla smoke in its own right if you love your smoky vanillas, and pairing it with other Fleur scents or any other scents. Yeah, it's good. This is a really well done scent from Fleur, and yeah, I would be interested to pair this with other scents as well. Is it worth it? Is Rose Whip by Fleur worth the money? It is £99 for this here 50ml bottle, and you can buy a 10ml bottle for £32. Fleur tick a few boxes for me with their pricing, so they are at the higher end of what I will pay. I have paid over £100 for perfume in the past, namely with Victoria Beckham's, I can't think now, the Portofino one, Portofino 97. That should just be rolling off the tongue for the money I paid. That's the only time actually, but there are other scents that I want that are above £100. I'm prepared to do it, but what I normally say with perfume is it needs to be the right side of £100. And of course we have that with Fleur. We have the fact that it is a long-lasting perfume, it's signature worthy, and you only need a few sprays. It's good quality stuff, and as I said before, the bottles feel good. They are weighty, just gorgeous. I just love them. So yeah, I like to talk about what I would do with my own money, and I would buy this scent with my own money, but for my personal taste, rose wouldn't be at the top of the wish list. It would be, for me, I'd want it because I collect Fleur. That's how I see it now. I'm collecting Fleur. I would want it to have the breadth in my collection and be able to layer it, but it just wouldn't be at the top of the list. I like as well that you have your way in to the house with the smaller bottles, so that is really good. There's nothing worse than when you can't do that, when the only way to try the scent or to have it and keep going back to it is to have a full bottle. So we've got our smaller ones. I do think they're worth the money. They're like the Kayali scents, they're at the higher end of what I would pay, but if I need to, if there's a scent I like that's already released that I don't have as PR, I would be happy to pay my own money for Fleur. In terms of my wish list, I'm still after Mood Ring and Vanilla Skin as well. Please do let me know if you have tried those or if you have them. I've tried Mood Ring for sure and really enjoyed it, but I don't think I've tried Vanilla Skin yet, so please let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this gave you a way in to what Rose Whip smells like. Please let me know if it appeals to you. Will you be seeking out to try, or have you tried it already? And ask me any of your questions about the Fleur scents. Please do give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and remember to subscribe to my channel. You can find me on Instagram and over on TikTok too. Thank you again, and to Fleur for sending me the perfume, and I'll see you in my next video.